Good morning, Saratoga High. My name is Grant Petters.
And I'm good old Connor. Today is October 5th, 2017, and welcome to SHS TV.
Today is the last day of Club Fair. Arts and cultural clubs will be featured today.
Last Friday at the homecoming football game, the football team unfortunately lost to Homestead 41-34.
On Tuesday, the cross-country team had a meet at Crystal Springs in Belmont.
The girls' golf team played Gun on October 2nd and tied. The score was 221-221.
On Tuesday, the girls' tennis team played at Limbrook and won in a set 5-2.
The girls' volleyball team played rivals Los Gatos at home on Tuesday. They lost in 3 sets. You'll get them next time, girls.
On Tuesday, the boys' water polo team played a home game against the Kings Academy and won 5-4.
Homecoming, one of our most exciting weeks of the school year, ended last week. Here are some highlights of the event.
Connor, did you know that there are 62 clubs here at Saratoga High?
No way!
Yep, and 17 of them are new. Today is the last day of club signups at launch. This year, the club's commissioners changed Club Day to Club Fair. Here's what they had to say about the change.
So Club Fair it's 3 days this year. We have academic, community, and cultural clubs. And each club's responsible for coming with a big poster board and bringing like small candies or foods.
We wanted to have an even number of clubs for each day. So first day, say we have 21 clubs. Second day, which is, I believe, community, we have 18. And then on Thursday, we have arts and cultures, and we have 20 clubs for that.
I mean, the main reason we decided to switch Club Fair was because Club Day was really hectic. And you'd have like 60 clubs lined up in the quad, and everyone's running, trying to get food, and it's really hard to know what clubs really are offered. So by switching it to a Club Fair model, we're hoping that more people are more aware of the clubs and would then sign up for the clubs that they really want to join.
We received about like, say, 40 club applications. We probably accepted like half of them. And we mainly look at criteria such as student support, how legitimate the club plans are, and also like where they meet, how often they meet, what their meeting plans.
The Club Fair model is the exact same model as it is for Club Day. So we're hoping that it's easy on the clubs, it's just better for the student body.
Wow, Grant, I have so much homework these days.
Me too. The stresses of school are really building up. Let's take a look at how students can manage their academic stress.
We all experience, all students, all people experience some level of stress. When it becomes an issue is when it starts to interfere with your happiness, your daily functioning, your ability to take care of what you need to on a daily basis. Sometimes it starts to affect sleep.
Stress causes the release of a hormone in your brain called cortisol. Cortisol is good for stress controlling, but too much of it can cause brain cells to die. It is shown to kill cells in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory.
Exercise, that's really a great stress reliever. Many of us experience that in our own personal lives in terms of getting daily exercise. That's one thing we really want to encourage students to do. Another thing is just to have good balance in your life. So really looking at your schedule. If there's any issues with your course schedule, going and talking to your guidance counselor.
So the stress varies from people to people, and therefore the methods themselves for coping with stress vary as well. They can include many activities such as sports, other hobbies, relaxation, just chilling with friends. It varies. Don't let it get to you. Even if you feel stress, just kind of laugh it off and just keep moving forward.
For those of you preparing for the SATs, don't worry, we got you.
We're bringing back an old segment called Word of the Week. This week's word is compunction.
Compunction. A feeling of guilt that stops one from doing something. Once upon a time, there were 2 freshmen doing, freshman things, and in the middle of all of this, poor Nolan ended up falling over. Matt showed compunction when he was about to leave, but he couldn't just leave his friend. Nolan was alright, and the two went off happily ever after.
It's already October and the seasons are changing. For this week's weather forecast, here is our first installment of Altitude Allison.
This is Altitude Allison, bringing you this week's weather forecast. Today will be sunny throughout the day in the low 80s and high 70s. Over the long weekend, we will be experiencing warm, sunny days with highs in the mid-80s and chilly evenings. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Altitude Allison.
Happy birthday today to Grant Chen, Chelsea Leung, Kevin Lee, Thomas Ream, Stephanie Wren, and Robert Scott.
For SHS TV, this has been Grant Petters.
And good old Connor. Thanks for tuning in, Falcons, and enjoy your long weekend.